Hey everyone, it's Redcon Riding. Today's ride takes us through a real mix of Edinburgh. We start on some of the busier city roads, riding through the canals as we move out of the city. Eventually, we'll hit some gravel as the route heads past Kirkliston. As per a lot of my rides, you'll see that I often cycle past the meadows. It is a common path for many pedestrians and cyclists because it connects them straight across the city. As I slowly make my way towards the Union Canal, I thought I'd share a wee bit about how I started using my bicycle a bit more. While I did previously cycle when I first moved to Edinburgh, I stopped very soon after I got a used car. While owning a car was very convenient, it was also costing me a lot of money to maintain, be it buying fuel, parking permits, getting car insurance, or even just the annual MOT to legally keep it running. Living in a city, I was already either walking or taking the bus, so the car didn't get much use unless it was for a weekend trip. In the end, it just wasn't worth it, so I decided to scrap the car after it failed its last MOT. At first it felt odd because I had been so car dependent. I thought I might lose some independence, but what happened was the exact opposite. I started riding my bike again. From doing loops around my local area, it quickly progressed to doing longer trips to the shops, meeting my friends at the local cafe, or even just going for a picnic. Eventually, I started doing longer rides like this, and it helped me build confidence to venture further. Before long, I found myself wanting to cycle more and more, so I started cycling to work, and it is now my main mode of personal transport. As I continue to cycle along the Union Canal, the city noise gradually drops away the further I cycle. The shared paths here are pretty chill, and it passes by a few different areas in Edinburgh as it continues to lead you west towards Glasgow. Eventually the ride takes me to the Scott Russell Aqueduct, which is a highlight. Pedaling above the motorway, I've stopped to take a look at all the cars below me. Moments like these make me realize I didn't miss driving at all. Of course, not every stretch or ride is smooth. This part of the canal gets a bit wild with overgrown branches and narrow paths. I actually hit my head on one of these trees and my helmet saved the day. But that's part of the adventure. You never know how the journey unfolds as you keep pedaling. Soon I reached the cobbled path of the Almond Aqueduct. It is a bit too narrow and rough to ride past, so most people just push their bikes. I would not have experienced this view if I wasn't on a cycle quest to a different part of the city. After that, the ride changes again. The canal gives way to quiet roads near Newbridge. Just long stretches of road with fields on either side. There is hardly any cars to be seen. Because we're near Edinburgh International Airport, you get airplanes passing over you as they begin their descent towards the runway. There will be another few miles of quiet roads before you hit a bridge that stretches over the M9. As you cross the bridge, you can see the stream of traffic rushing underneath it. This bridge always surprises me. The planes drop down even closer right above me as they continue to descend. Here's one flying right above me as I ride past the bridge, with their engines low but undeniably loud. You might have already seen two of them fly above me as I was riding here. It's a surreal mix to expect quiet being so far away from the city, yet to have the serenity broken by a jetliner crawling across the sky. That's what I love about doing longer rides. You're in between worlds, seemingly apart, but still connected at the same time. The last stretch leads me along a few gravel paths, heading towards Dalmeny. By now, what continued to motivate me was the promise of nice coffee and perhaps some lunch somewhere as I head back to Edinburgh. I had initially thought that by getting rid of my car, I was giving something up. But in the end, it gave me more. I spend less, I see more, and I feel better for it. If you've ever made the switch from driving to cycling, or you're thinking about it, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. Maybe it'll inspire someone else to give it a go. That's all for this video. You've been riding with Red, and I hope you join me the next time. Till then, ride safe.